knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico,
Expose these clowns!
Welcome. Appreciate everybody in the room. We're going to get this started. Make sure people get the invites. Jackson, Lysandra, appreciate y'all being in the building. Yes, JJ, what's good? My Christian freestyler. Um, yes, hold on. I need to do that. I forgot about that part. I do need to get a screen. I'm going to work on that. Rep your city. I appreciate you, Lysandra, setting it off from Atlanta. Appreciate you checking in. We do 10 minutes before we get started. Let everybody represent from where they're from. Let me know where you're calling in or checking in from. Give you a spotlight on that because we are all across the country. Um, Jackson, I think you're also in Georgia as well. Let me know where you're from as people start to creep into the room. Let me know how the sound is. How are you two doing? I see Lysandra and JJ are hanging out with me. Okay, thank you, Lysandra. Um, and I know I have on here, what is your exit strategy? Basically, do you have a problem when it comes to breakup? Are you aggressive when it comes to the breakup, or are you peaceful and handle it well? Um, Disregard that invite I just sent you, JJ. Started clicking too much. Doing well? Cool, cool, cool. Same here. Can't wait to get on the bike. More than likely next week, just to go riding somewhere. But it's supposed to rain this weekend, so that's out of the question. we definitely are not going to wait too long to get started. He said, been hurt many a times, handled it well, just let him go. How mature of you, Lysandra. Yes, that is the mature thing to do. Although I know in my younger days, there were confusion on my part when people were like, yeah, I have a great relationship with the ex. And I'm like, how did it happen? Like, usually when they become an ex, is no more talking, no more conversation. We're good. Not angry, but we're not continuing to communicate. Okay, College Park. Okay, I used to live out there on East Point not too long ago. Okay, Jackson says he's ready. Walter, welcome, welcome. My thing is, many don't get to leave without loosening their life. Elaborate on that. You said loosening your life. Is that a typo? What are we talking about there? And Andrea says she was in the YouTube. Just to let y'all know, I do have YouTube up as well. But I'm going to keep an eye on it today and see if people are logging in like she said she did. I didn't see her log in. And if you're there, Andrea, make a comment because I don't see anybody. It doesn't show people have logged in or whatnot to let me know you are here. Oh, you were like losing their life. Got you. Oh, you're talking about like some domestic violence kind of thing. Good question. I'm glad you said that, JJ. Don't be afraid to speak up. Um, Wonder what God's exit strategy is. Well, according to who's God, you know, Christian scripture says that there is an exit strategy of infidelity. Um, and I'm just going on the reason why there is one. Because other than that, I don't think God is approving of any type of just, okay, we're just not getting along exit strategy. Um, but um, but then again, I don't think He would approve of physical violence either, though. Even though that is not written in the scripture. Because I know at times when just speaking on that part of it, not to focus on it the whole show, but you know, you don't have but one time to hit me, and so there's not a oh well, I deserved it. I don't care if you caught me cheating, doing something disrespectful, what have you. Divorce. You put hands, we're gonna have problems. You know, that there is no reason for a man to put a hand on a woman, and there's no well. Let me take that back. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I've said it before, but as far as verbally, there's no verbal reason for a man to hit a woman, and there's no verbal reason for a woman to hit a man. Let me make that clear. I know some people get upset. They think it should only be one way. That it's okay one way, but not okay the other, or they kind of watered down and all that other kind of dumb crap. No, across the board, the same. D Smalls is in the building. BK Brooklyn. I mean, no, I'm sorry, Bronx, not BK. Um, Been a minute. I appreciate your support. Oh, also, while I got the youngster in here, if y'all do me a favor, and if you haven't already, go to FreddieChicoShow.com, register as a member, check out the shop, support your boy. I'd appreciate it. Got to 7. Like I said, I recognized the D Smalls, the first one to hit my shop up. As soon as he saw it up, he went straight to it. Walter, I appreciate your support. Ahmed, Jose, my parents, of course, my wife, of course, you know, Stroud from Truth No Chaser. Shout out to them. As soon as I posted it on my page, he went and supported. There's certain people that like, hey, they say they support, and then there's other people that actually support. So I definitely want to give credit where credit is due, and I appreciate everyone that, and I continue to um, show my appreciation on it. And for those who have supported, I don't know if y'all noticed, but as an appreciation to me, I had something in each one of the items y'all purchased. I know, Walter, you're still waiting on yours, and I appreciate your patience on that. But there's something extra in each package. If you weren't, too busy to get the item out of the packaging, there's something. There should be something in there for y'all as a thank you. Um, 'Cause this is not your typical show, and my shop is not gonna be your typical shop. You know, um, but I can show you better than I can tell you. You know, a lot of people talk it. I walk it. I pull up. Trying to get some people in here. um, haven't forgot about that bowling shirt. It's still a work in progress. It's a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but I'm still looking for options in that regard. Nah, a signed Chico motorcycle car will only be to motorcycle riders. So D Smalls will be the only one that qualify at this point. You know, that's an exclusive club to get the Chico motorcycle card. You know what I mean? But good idea though. Definitely. Oh, and also for those who have any suggestions on shop items, let me know, and I'll let you know if I can make that happen. Y'all may, like I said, this is an interactive show. Bruce, what's going on? Speaking of, one of my strong supporters, I ain't seen you in the shop yet. Welcome, welcome. Tell them where you're from, and you know, like I said, this is an interactive show. It's not a me show; it's a show. So I value your input and would like to hear what you have to say. So if there's something that you would like to see or would be willing to support as far as purchasing an item, let me know. Bruce, um, hit my shop up. Let me know what you think. You know, it's getting bigger there. Got like 23 items in there now, so we're growing. Um, and like I said, if there's something you can't find in there, let me know, and I'll see if I can make it happen. I don't sell wolf tickets. If I say it, I mean it. Appreciate that, Bruce. But let's get into this relationship thing. Lasandra started us off. JJ input gave some input. Um, when it comes to breaking up in a relationship, what is your exit strategy? Do you leave peacefully, or do you turn off? Is it turn everything over? Like, kick everything over. You're not happy. You leave kicking and screaming. Um, you get kicked out. I don't know. Dad, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. Haven't seen you at the shop yet either. Do me a favor, hit that shop up, thefreddychicoshow.com/shop. I think it's pinned. Um, appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Um, either or, JJ, either or, married or dating, you know. Because I mean, of course, some people say you should have certain date, and I have a show on that, dating 2020. If you have not checked it out, we need to break some of these old rules that don't actually apply to current status. Bruce, you said leave peacefully. Gotcha. Um, there's no animosity. You don't have any issues. Cutie Pie, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about relationship breakups tonight. What is your exit strategy? Are you a peaceful exiter, or do you kick stuff over, or somewhere in between? Let them have one last little bit and then you're out. Not a little bit like that, but a little bit like, fight or something. Or some choice words. I don't know. Do people do that? Get a little something before you leave? Yeah, somebody said that on the comments, depending on what the reason for the breakup is. Um, and I was like, it's no specific reason for a breakup. I'm just talking about, when it comes to overall, a lot of people gonna be like, yes, I do the mature thing because you're speaking from outside looking in, but the person that can't break up well, that yes, this is live. Can y'all hear me, or there's an issue with the video? I've been having problems with my program lately, and good old Comcast had to call them a couple times. Looks like it's okay on my end, but not sure. And also, do me a favor, hit the share button, because I know on the page is different than on my timeline. People were able to see it a lot quicker. But if you have never hit like on the page, the show page, you won't get notifications, and it doesn't appear on everybody's timeline like the other thing does. Okay, appreciate it, Bruce Walter. Brenda, what's going on? Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about relationship exits or breakups. What is your exit strategy? Are you a peaceful exiter, or do you leave kicking over the TV, trash can, that kind of thing? Awesome. I appreciate that, Jackson. Um, and if you don't mind, register at thefreddychicoshow.com as a member. You have the ability to submit topics. No topics off limits. Wednesdays are relationship topics. You have the ability to get put on the calendar once you put it in, and I'll get you scheduled. And on Fridays, no holds barred. Mondays is religious topics. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I think they have that new function, kind of like the Xfinity has, that you can rewind back on live shows and stuff like that on the TV. But that's another good point. Do not do anything that's going to land you in jail. You know, um, personal freedom is priceless. You know, what you do temporarily can cause a long time of um, suffering if you're, in a moment. Um, you said peace and light. It wasn't in the stars, player. I'm friends with all your exes with the exception of one, and that's on him. Got you. Now it took me a second. I don't know. I'm 50. I'm on the fence with that one. I still don't understand how people can be friends with their exes, but only I guess in portion when it comes to if you have to share kids and things like that. But just to be like, hey, just seems awkward. Like you with somebody new and you're in front of that person with the new person. They see you or you see them or that kind of thing. Like, just seem awkward. Jose, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate your support to the show and to my shop. And like I said, I love to give props or appreciation to those who support me more than just in words, but what they actually do. Um, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Um, I don't want to say hello. I want to say goodbye. That's what the thing says. Hold on. Time for goodbye. Go this way. Goodbye. Yeah. Um, that makes sense. Bye, Felicia. My boy's wife, her name is Felicia. So I love saying that when she get smart at the mouth. Be like, bye, Felicia. It depends on the situation. Have an ex that we stayed friends because when we broke up, we brought one to we about wanted to be returned to just being friends. There was no anger. It was clear understanding that it's not working. Oh, we both wanted. We both wanted to return just being friends. There was no anger. It was just clear understanding that it was not working. Gotcha. It happens. It runs in the family. I have aunts and uncles that are no longer married to my blood aunts and uncles that still come to family functions and get along with the new uncles and aunties. Okay. Yeah, that's a different way of thinking, viewing things, and as long as it's genuine and it works, I have no argument for that. That's cool. You might need to write a book on that, because the opposite side is like them family feuds. You know. Because I mean, I would say I have not been a very good exit strategist, or my exit strategies have not been very good. Usually, I'm cursing somebody out, you know, yelling. Um, it's not a good breakup, you know. Nothing physical, but it ain't. It ain't. Yo, Taz, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Shout out where you from. Tell me where you're from. And we're talking about relationship exits tonight. Um, do you exit strategy involve peaceful a peaceful exit, or do you kick over things and knock things down before you leave? Um, you said I don't know. Maybe the violent breakups ended in missing person reports. I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of reality TV shows or documentaries talking about that. I mean, Dateline and you know Law and Order SVU. And then the other night, I think it was Friday. I had no idea I was going competing against Instagram with Babyface and Teddy Riley doing the part two to that battle. I mean, they had like 500,000 people on that darn thing. Lefefe, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Talking about relationship exits. What is your exit strategy? Do you leave peacefully or do you kick up dust, knock stuff over? Um, what is your exit strategy? Chillin', chillin'. Some breakup just don't end well due to the relationship being toxic anyway. Yeah, and typically that's what it is, and that's why I guess my the Fed faces peacefully, while my breakups have been a certain way, or why I don't view certain people having like my brother saying that they just agree to be friends. Then it's like we ended badly. Like I don't want to talk to you no more. Like hey, I don't wish you ill will, but we don't need to communicate no more. After that, it's like do your thing over there. Lose my number. He said, I think it's sad, but love turns to hate just because things didn't work out. That's not necessary. I can see that. Definitely a different perspective. So you got to prove how faithful you've been as a lead. um, Portia, welcome, welcome. I see you over there. Them downstairs, part of them sounds blah blah blah. Them downstairs crew. Um, don't see the show on, but one part of that show is here tonight. We are talking about relationship exits. Do you break up nicely, peacefully, or do you kick up dust? Not. Hey, Thomas, what's going on, sir? Welcome, welcome. Um, Got to display how you put them first and love them with faithfulness. Okay, I hear you. And yeah, definitely, y'all are speaking from a mature. Hey, display your maturity, despite the fact that you don't like the situation you're in. And I hear that, but is everybody always this mature when it comes to emotions and feelings when it during a breakup, or even the reason for the breakup? You know, I don't think people just like, you know what? I think this is a good business decision. Yes, toodaloo. You know, kick rocks, get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? So now they know they better raise their bar and have fun doing that. um, Hold up, but I would steal all them back to the earrings and take all her shoelaces. For real, for real. She don't have to wear none of them shoes. Nah. Yeah. I have to understand. I have to, agree on part of that because I definitely can be petty. Oh, you like this? You won't be wearing these shoes. No. Exactly. You said I also gotta hand them over to the desires of their heart. They'll realize and want you back, and then nope. Exactly. And that's where I become King Petty. Yep. Nah. Kind of like that Mike Jones song back in the day. It's like when you didn't want me, but now I'm hot. Now you all on me. Like nah, no more. That ship done sailed. Good luck with the decision you made. I think I posted a video a while back where this guy made a skit about the wallet. Y'all gotta check that out. It's pretty cool. The concept. And Karma got her in the behind really good. Um, yeah, you already know your last one was bad and went to war. At most times, the reason for a breakup that's hard to leave peacefully. Yeah, and so that part too. It's like if you can, where it was like hey, like my brother said, y'all the desire to be friends outweighs the desire to be petty. I think it's possible. When you have been righteous in your efforts towards someone, you can leave with a peaceful heart. Even when someone does you wrong, you can't be mad about them being them. You gotta accept that and move on. We don't own others. We come of free will. You have to leave them to their will if it don't fit anymore. Let me hit that one up real quick. Appreciate that comment. And I'm still looking over here. I don't see no comments from Andrea talking about she be on the show on the YouTube. Don't see her. Deny what's going on, young blood. Appreciate you coming in. Happening to me now. They see you doing better and living away, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. Exactly. And stick to them guns because they're gonna test it to make sure you genuine on that. If it ended for a bad reason, then it's still as peaceful as possible. Don't ever talk to me again. Right. That's where I'm at right there. It's like I don't want you ill, but we not fellowshipping in the future. We're not getting together, none of that stuff. It's like you do you over there. We could be in the same city. We can just keep it moving. Like, hey, what up? All right, and keep it going. Not stopping to have conversation. Awesome. We just celebrated 10 ourselves, so you should be coming up on your 10th, right? Or um, that's good stuff right there. Once committed was mutual, that was 90% of the battle. Yeah, definitely, because love is a choice. And I always say that. It's not a feeling. That's not love. That's indigestion. Get you some Pepto Bismol. Or like I feel this, or I feel that. No, you choose to love, and you choose not to love. You know, but people don't want to have accountability for their actions, so they'll say it's a feeling. Um, I mean, if I'm on fire, keep walking. I'm good. And then you so serious with that one. You were so serious with that. For real, for real. I don't need your water. I'd rather burn. You just gave me hope. I was gonna. Okay, okay. Appreciate that, JJ. You see, I said the networking is crazy. It's not. This is not a me show. This is a us show. You know, we can support each other, and you never know where you can get nuggets of wisdom and all that from. Um, had a real sorry situation, or it's a true story. Had a real sorry situation with the first ex-wife. I probably packed my belongings and left. We aren't friends. We parted on a bitter on her behalf, and we've never crossed paths again. No bad clouds over her head because she isn't here to defend herself. But marriage isn't going to work if one of two isn't respecting the union. When I left, I already had all my property on the U-Haul, and when she rolled up, we lived in a three-bedroom, bungalow in Orange County, California. I left her with the majority of everything. I said, have a nice life. Didn't have anything to say otherwise and sent her the copies of our divorce. No children, so it was a clean separation, no common ground, no cohesive union, especially if not rooted in God. That's the most important. Got you on that. I mean, that's about, and that's leaving peacefully in a bad situation. Because like Brenda was saying, there's situations that are not a bad situation to leave, and on top of it was peaceful. You know what I mean? Or at least that's what I think you were saying, where you have future functions together with new people, and there's no problem. Yeah, you and Sonny give me hope too. Marriage may be possible. Hey, 10 years, all day, every day. Um, it's not perfect, but we make it work because um, I respect one and integrity. Have some integrity about yourself, good, bad, or indifferent. And I always said in the beginning, you can, you will see the worst of me, so that if you can deal with that, hey, the good is just icing on the cake. But I'm not one of these, oh, let me show you all the best stuff of me, and then when she like that stuff, then hit you with the bad stuff. That to me is backwards. Um, don't get me wrong, ain't no coming back, because when they show you who they are, best believe them. And I ain't in the business of changing anyone. Yeah, that's arrogant as I don't know what when women say, oh, I'm going to change him. Yeah, you, it's not hair color or your fingernail polish. You can't even change you. Don't change. Try to change somebody else. Yolanda with the E. Welcome, welcome. Learn from every bad relationship, or you just keep on repeat. Yes, sir. Absolutely. You kind of find that you run a trend. Even myself is like, why do I keep running in the same type of woman? There's something I am doing to cause this, and something I'm not doing to cause this as well. Um, Yolanda, we're talking about relationship exits. Do you exit peacefully? Or I know you've said it in the past, some of the stuff you've done in past relationships, or do you leave kicking and screaming, knocking over stuff?
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico.
Expose these clowns!
I will. That's what I do. There's a lot of clowns out there. So my exit strategy is to lead peaceful, and have respect for the one another for no matter what. I was married for 12 years. The divorce wasn't pretty. He moved on. He moved a woman to Alaska. It left me and 6 children, but I served him divorce papers, and it was the best thing I ever done. Gotcha. Um, that is definitely a bad situation, and you handled it maturely. Derek, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Exit peacefully, but at the last second, right before walking out the door, knock a picture off the wall and run. I can see that. you know. And so you were good and right to the end. Like, forget this picture. I ain't like this picture no way. Um, each relationship I've been in, I left peacefully. Now my ex-husband took me through hell. She would show up at a court with him, but not even together today. Gotcha. Yeah. Um, it was built on lies, and that's what happens. And for all the new people who are coming on for the first time, if you do me a favor when you do, and I appreciate Brenda doing this, or liking the video, like the page, make sure it says notifications because of the fact that it's on its own page. it's not going to show up in the timeline like it used to on my personal page. Um, that you'll get the notifications in the future when we're all live. And also, like I said, register as a member on the FreddieChicoShow.com so that you can get access to members only content, discounts and things from the shop, and you can be able to submit topics for the show where you can have access to the calendar and see what topics are coming up. Like this Friday, we're talking about white privilege. We've talked about it before, but we're going to revisit it because we need to help some people who don't understand what that is. Because I've had some people tell me they don't believe it exists, and they believe it's a myth or what have you. And we got to get to the bottom of it, whether it's re-education or communicating what we actually define it. Because there's you know people have different definitions for things, and you don't realize you're arguing over something where they have totally a different definition for that same term. But if you don't get to the bottom of that, to the core of that, you can argue for days and not realize y'all weren't even talking about the same thing. Your ex-son just sent you a message letting me know he will not be coming to his son's graduation. I was like, you're worried he doesn't graduate until May 2022. But we've been divorced since 2010. He hasn't came to see the children. Even that, I said, God bless you, sir. We good. Yeah, I don't want to come talk to you no more. Hey, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Hey, it's not for the weak, Brenda. It's not for the weak. Let me know. Invite some people. Let them know that I don't pull punches. I don't sugarcoat. We're going to talk about it. As the promo said, we're knocking out all bumps. Understand? And I'm not no internet gangster. The way I am on here is the way I am in person. And that's what I believe to be. My ex-husband just sent, circumstances always vary. If a relationship is toxic, then the outro might be toxic. And then again, the difference is the maturity of the individual. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because even though your relationship is toxic, even though the outro is toxic, does not mean necessarily you have to be immature about it too. Because at the end of the day, you're going to reap the rewards or the punishment for your actions, not that other person's actions. I truly believe that. I don't think it takes all that extra drama to exit a relationship. Even if I don't want the relationship to end, I'd rather leave peacefully and keep it moving. Yes, a lot of people don't understand that last part. But regardless if you want it to end, if it's ending, you can only control you. It becomes toxic when you try to manipulate and change that other person, or manipulate to get the person to do things you want them to do. Quiet over there, Portia. I appreciate you still in the room, but would love to get your ear on this, Understand. You've been married quite some time, trying to get like you. But at the same time, I know you've probably been in a relationship before. That ain't worked so well. Ahmed, welcome, welcome. How in the world are both of y'all on here? Oh, it took a while for that. No, it's still on here. Both of y'all on here. Okay. Spider-Man and Peter Parker in the same room. How in the world? Derek, we're talking about relationship exits. Are you a peaceful exiter or do you kick up stuff before you leave? Okay. Okay. And yeah, Chauncey's my boy. As you can see, he ain't here tonight. I'm going to have to beat his behind too. You know what I'm saying? When I see him, because I definitely pulled up on him a couple times. He was going off today, but about his little baby Falcons. But okay, so I definitely respect that. I didn't know that was a particular thing though. What is a sapiosexual? Um, that's some new terminology, some of this newfangled stuff. Um, hand two fingers. Yeah, you don't look like a rah rah like your girl Latanya. Yeah, I'm throwing shots. Shots fired. Shots fired. You know, but now, 1/3 of them downstairs. Where's your girl, Cheesy Poof girl? I don't think neither one of them will leave peacefully. But it definitely shows maturity, and not everybody has it at all times. You catch somebody on the wrong time, and you may get something you didn't want. Ruben Mitchell, what's going on? Long time no see. What's good, young man? But we're talking about relationship exits. What is your relationship exit strategy? Do you leave peacefully or do you leave kicking up dust, knocking something down, you know, taking the pictures off the walls, um, cutting people out of pictures? You're like, who was in this picture with you? I don't care. That person's gone. Um, Today, too many people are afraid of commitment. They will date you but not marry you. Marriage is so beautiful. I look forward to when I get married again. It's your winning season. Definitely wish you the best on that, and pray it goes exactly as it needs to. And God is guiding that, and is all through that. Do not condone extracurricular BS. Um, what do you mean extracurricular? No, it's not. Man, it's a real thing. Webster, gotcha. I'll look it up. Sapiosexual. I don't know. It's not. Man. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I ain't never heard that. Um, I've heard it, but I've never done any research on that. Um, okay, I can see that. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. Ruben said, peacefully with amnesia. Gotcha. I don't remember. I don't know nothing. All the pictures will disappear for sure, especially if there are years in the relationship that ended. um, if your man continually tells you he's not ready for commitment because he's not worthy, believe him. Yeah. Oh, hush with that bozo and Boaz, and I don't want no. I want Ruth. I want no ratchet. Clown fast female. All right, don't get on that, cause I will get on that horse. You know what I mean? This ain't no Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey show. Promise you that. D Smalls, you already know. Don't do that. Yeah, I just saw that. A person that's attracted to intelligence. So I would assume I am a sapiosexual as well. Because I don't like a dumb female. Promise you that. I don't care how cute you are. You open your mouth and you saying some chicken of the sea comment talking about, I thought it was a fish. You don't shut your behind up. I'm talking about buffalo wings come from buffaloes. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of times, Yolanda, you said you shouldn't want a good rat, you should want Ruth. Women think that they're just by default good. No, there's some of y'all rotten to the core from the beginning. Not no cause, no men didn't cause you to be rotten. You was rotten from birth, and you enjoy being rotten. You know that they love to throw men under the bus, but When they stink behind me up here, yes, I said stink. Patricia ain't here to get mad at me about that. But stanky stank. Um, Leaving in the fit of heated anger can go many ways, as mentioned earlier. Hopefully, it's not violence oriented, but it happens. The best is just to leave. Yep. Right, Derek. No, we don't do that. I agree with that one. I'll heart that one up right there. Men shouldn't want a hood rat. You should want your Ruth. Men don't just want any type of ghetto chick. I'm not for it. Not for it. Not for the Cardi B nastiness, retardedness, the being loud for no reason, and thinking that's cute. Oh, I love her when she does something stupid, and I have to explain something to her because she lacks common sense. That's not cute, you know. Or even that stuff where you gotta supposedly stroke a man's ego by saying, "Oh, I don't know it. Can you help me out?" No, 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 no. You're too stupid. Be stupid somewhere else. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't need you to stroke my intelligence. I know I'm intelligent. Don't need you to say that. Now, on the flip side of that, there is times where it's like, okay, when you deal with so many dumb people, you almost kind of like it's a fresher breath air where breath of fresh air. I'm like fresher breath air. That don't sound right. Breath of fresh air when you run across somebody who's intelligent because they stand out from all the idiots. You know. Um, but we're almost at the end. Appreciate everybody. Just to give you a heads up. Like I said, Friday we're talking about white privilege. You don't want to miss it. I'm coming with it. Definitely have to go over my notes from the past show I did on it. But just want to educate the people because, like I said, some people do not realize. Some people think it's a myth, and they think people are making up stuff. And I mean, granted, there are people that you gotta take it with a grain of salt as far as the source, because they're using it as an excuse to behave badly. But it's not a myth, and people who live it know. If you don't know, it's hard for you to speak on it. You know, there's plenty of things I have no clue about, but I'm not gonna open my mouth about it either. You know, that's not my walk. I keep my mouth shut on that. But the stuff I know about, oh, I'm gonna talk. I'm going to talk. Definitely not a myth. Keep your standards, men and women. Don't lower your standards. Just to be connected. Mr. Hatwood, where's your peoples at, man? Appreciate you coming in at the last second, but I need you to hit your people up. I got one of them that sent me a friend request. Um, Smiley. Um, that dude, but the rest of them, you know, just let them know where I'm at. TheFreddieChicoShow.com. Appreciate your support on that. You know who I'm talking about, Smiley. Um, but hit the shop up. I just got a shop opened up, and appreciate your support. Appreciate you letting them know as well. And I enjoyed the fellowship the other day, and we need to continue it in the future. Just let me know when the next one's going to be. I think you said this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Um, you said we're all attracted to certain people, but my standards are different. I don't date men whose pants sagging. I don't blame you. I don't like hanging around with people who sag their pants and don't have and do have cussing tongues. I curse. I don't smoke though. But yeah, I got to work on the cursing. Um, you asked me a question, Brenda. He said, but why dudes get in their feelings? Because you don't choose them to be your mate when y'all getting to know one another. Why can't we remain friends? The conversation may have been good and we got along, but the connection just ain't there. We ain't get physical, so why not continue being friends? Um, just off the top of my head, when it comes to that, is that particular individual or guy was only interested in that particular thing, and that's being physical. He don't want to hear about it talking. Probably all the talking was to get to that point, and that to me is a telltale sign of what's genuine and what's not. If if being a friend is not an option, you know, you got your answer right there. They don't want to be friends. They never wanted to be friends. Old age? Yeah, I did have a senior moment, D Smalls. I was saying the wrong thing. I almost sounded like Trump. I mean, Bush, you know. But I don't think I ever sound as dumb as Trump. But appreciate that, JJ. Um, I already know you know about the shop, so appreciate any support you do, JJ. Check it out, and I will do the same thing to your movement as well. I definitely want to support anybody who's willing to support me. He said, D Smalls, you cuss a little. Tell somebody across me, but I'm working on that too. Yeah, we both got to get better. Slowly but surely we get there. Yes, Jackson, I agree. I don't believe in even saying the N word, but I appreciate you, screening up a little bit. Real men don't sag. Franklin, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Check out the shop when you get a chance. FreddieChicoShow.com/shop. Support your boy. Hopefully I answered your question, Brenda. Yeah, and like I said, if you register on my website, thefreddychicoshow.com, submit those topics. No topics off limits. I'm coming to knock out all bums. So if there's something you want to talk about, I don't care, whether it's religious, relationship, politics, current events, we're going to talk about it. And if you want to know the answer, ask the question. I have no problem answering. Just remember, if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask the question. Because I'm coming with it one way or the other. Either way, I'm still coming with it. And I'm not here to kiss anybody's behind, man or woman. If you're wrong, I'm going to check you. And I expect the same thing in reverse. If you feel I'm wrong, check me. Because everything I say, I'm going to stand behind. So if you're saying something, stand behind it as well. And have some type of reasoning behind it. Because you don't have to think like me, but you do have to think. There ain't no dummies on this show. You will get exposed. Because as the end of that video, as the end of that promo said, I'm exposing the clowns. They're among us. Try to pretend like they one of us. But they're not. He said, at least you're working on it, right? Hey, I've had some slip-ups. Y'all know. I've had some slip-ups myself, still working on it, sat there and chat like somebody, and then I slipped it out right after, So I am no saint, no perfect person, and, but I do believe it's possible. He said, I just accepted that curse. Yep. Yes, you do. And for those who have been asking or interested in trying to get on the show, it takes a little bit more. There's some parameters I'm going to have to shoot you to let you know what it takes to get there. But it is possible. And so there will be shows where I'll have special guests on, like my D Smalls and Walters, that let me know if you are interested in that. But that is one of the requirements. If you're going to come on the show, you have to watch your mouth. This is going to be clean. It's an adult show, but we're not doing cursing. We're not doing cursing. And I hold myself accountable to the same thing. I'm not just, y'all could do it and I can't. I mean, I can do it, but y'all can't do it. We're not doing that. Right. Hey, I was in the military. That's all we did. We did more cursing than regular words. So, yeah, Franklin, already know, 21 years of military. Yeah, I thought you were going to know that. Yeah, but 20 years of military, her exit strategy was to get half of my military pension and 401k. My counter asked her for hers. Checkmate. No discussion afterwards. Okay. So did she leave your half, or did she still get try to get your 401k? I don't mind cursing, just don't curse me, my guy. Okay, you don't mind him cursing, just don't curse at you. You got it from Lasha. He does curse, but he doesn't curse me. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody. You know, remember, you're never too big to learn. You're never too small to teach. We got a hot topic come Friday, a revisit to an old topic. Invite a friend. Register so you can send your comments and see your comments on the calendar. I mean, your topics on the calendar, and see when it's time for a particular topic so you can be prepared. Do your research and be ready, because I'm going to be ready. Love y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about it. I will see y'all Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your boy Chico, and I'm out. Peace.
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico.
Expose these clowns!